Thanks for joining us for KARE 11 News at noon. I'm Alexis Rogers. Just hours ago, the Hennepin County Medical Examiner released the official cause of death for the suspect in Sunday's shooting that killed 3 Burnsville first responders. The report identified the man as Shannon Cortez Gooden, saying he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Gooden is suspected of killing officers Paul Elmstrand and Matthew Ruge and firefighter Adam Finseth as they responded to a child abuse call. Michelle Beck has a look at what happened during that standoff.
They're absolutely disturbing, the details of what went on inside the Burnsville home during that deadly standoff with police. We've learned from multiple sources that police went to the home because Gooden's girlfriend called 911 and reported child abuse. Remember, in total, 7 kids were trapped there early Sunday morning. Our team spoke with the mother of 3 of those children, Noemi Torres, and she had no idea Gooden, also her ex-boyfriend, had collected all those weapons where her kids spent most of their time. Keep in mind, a judge ordered Gooden not to possess guns. With the medical examiner now confirming his official cause of death as suicide, Torres says her daughter and another teen were in the room when Gooden killed himself. She even says Gooden asked the kids if they wanted to die with him.
Even though their dad is this monster, that's still their father. They loved, they had unconditional love for him. And it hurts me because like somebody's so evil like that and they still get all the love from their children.
And that mother says her focus now is to prioritize her kids' mental health, but obviously that's going to take a lot of time. Same goes for the healing that needs to happen in this community. The memorial continuing to grow. This community absolutely struck with grief over the deaths of these 3 first responders. In Burnsville, Michelle Beck, KARE 11 News.
And hundreds of people lined the streets as firefighter and paramedic Adam Finseth's body was taken to a funeral home yesterday. The 40-year-old worked for 3 different departments during his career and was a U.S. Army veteran.
Just a sad day. You don't ever want to lose part of your family, and that's what it is. Fire and police, they're your family.
The Savage Fire Department, where Finseth spent 6 years, says his legacy is etched in the memories of those who served alongside him. We are still waiting to learn more about funeral plans for the other fallen officers, but we are learning more about who they were behind the badge. In a statement, Officer Paul Elmstrand's wife, Cindy, said her family is heartbroken, calling him an amazing husband, father, son, and friend. Officer Matt Ruge was a part of the Burnsville Police Department's crisis negotiations team. He graduated from Minnesota State University Mankato in 2018. Well, if you're looking for a way to help, the city of Burnsville is pointing people to Law Enforcement Labor Services. From there, donations are sent directly to families. It is the only site the city has verified on behalf of the impacted families. Today, we're also following new details about a deadly shooting that happened Sunday in Grant County. The sheriff's office identified the victim as Stephen Gritdahl. A suspect is in custody, booked for second-degree unintentional murder. Formal charges are expected in the coming days. Turning now to our weather and a case of deja vu. There are similar conditions to what we saw yesterday, but a little warmer. Ben, when I walked outside, I definitely felt that. How much longer do we think the snow will still be on the ground?
Well, it's actively melting, that's for sure, with temperatures already in the lower 40s at this hour. And what's interesting, too, is you can see the snow melting on our visible satellite imagery. There it is right there. You can see the white stuff that pushes right through the center part of the state. Those are not clouds, that's actually snow that will gradually melt as temperatures are forecast to be well into the 40s today, Wednesday, and Thursday before a very brief condensed cool down later this week. Right now we're at 42 degrees. We're almost 10 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, and you can see what the snow is doing. Wilmer's at 36, and you can see it's in the 40s to the north and to the south of Wilmer, so that snow is having a slight impact there. Here's a live look outside our Golden Valley Sky Cam. You can see patches of brown grass. It's what was it, 4 or 5 days ago where we saw the snow, and we're already starting to see the grass again. Lots of sunshine expected this week, and that snow probably gone, I would say, by either Thursday or Friday. Mild weather pattern continues, and guess what? It gets even warmer heading into next week. We'll talk about when 50s could be in your forecast, Alexis, coming up.
50s. Wow, Ben. Thank you. In less than 2 hours, we expect to learn the result of a strike vote involving Minnesota nursing home workers. The SEIU Healthcare Union in Minnesota and Iowa and UFCW 663 say they've been pushing for higher wages, better benefits, and more attention to worker shortages. The announcement today comes a day before the first in-person public hearing for the Nursing Home Workforce Standards Board. Now, the first of its kind board can set standards for pay and benefits for nursing home workers. In just over an hour, the Minneapolis City Council will hold a meeting to discuss bringing in a company to give additional training to police officers. The company is Storm Training Group. A potential contract would send more than $670,000 for 1 year of use of force and de-escalation training. There would be an additional contract for designing a training course for police academy recruits. President Biden is now promising nearly $6 billion to clean up America's drinking water. The money from a 2021 bipartisan bill will go to improving wastewater and sanitation, replacing lead pipes and remove contaminants. For decades, more than 2 million miles of underground pipes carrying drinking water have received poor grades. Next time you take a flight on American Airlines, bringing your luggage along with you could cost you a little bit more. Your first checked bag on most flights will now cost $40 if you don't prepare. That's a $10 increase. Your second bag will be even more expensive. Well, here in the Twin Cities, MSP is being honored for its work getting people to their destinations on time. That's the key part. In Serum's 2023 On-Time Performance Review, MSP takes away the win for both top global airport and top large airport. The airport is only the second U.S. airport to win a Global Airport Awards since the review started 15 years ago.